Can't take my eyes off, can't take my eyes off, can't take my.
Hello friends, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you're new. In today's video I'm going to be reorganizing my pantry. As you can see, it's full of stuff since we recently went and bought groceries. So I thought this pantry has to be cleaned out, especially since it was overflowing already. So we sort of already had like a organizing thing going on in this pantry, but then all of a sudden it just started like just falling behind. So it's like things were just put in different areas, not really where it was supposed to be, and so on. So I'm going to be starting off first by taking everything out of the pantry.
You make my heart burn. It's like I'm awake inside of a dream. You're getting closer, night's almost over. I might just ask you to leave now with me. Can't get enough. I try my best to look away, but I can't stop. Am I free to you? We almost touch. I feel your body move my way, you're close enough. So I say,
once I have the shelves cleared off with everything taken out from the pantry, I'm going to be taking some of my Mrs. Meyer in the pumpkin spice scent, and I'm just going to be wiping all the shelves down. And then I'm going to be opening the soda boxes that are down below, because I'm not going to be taking those out. And then we're going to be moving into the kitchen, where I have everything laid out on the counters, and we're gonna start organizing them.
you were all I see. Can't take my eyes off you. You know what I mean. Can't take my eyes off you. You are all I see. Can't take my eyes off you. Take my eyes off you. Yeah. Can't take my eyes off. Can't take my eyes.
So I just wanted to take this moment where I'm still cleaning out and wiping down the shelves in the pantry to say thank you all so much for supporting my channel. Thank you all of those who have already subscribed, and if you have not, if this is something that you guys enjoy watching, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and like this video. It would help my channel out a whole lot.
I know it don't show, but I'm falling. Cigarette smoke, sick from drinking. Baby, don't think I will save you, but I'll tell you the things we can do if you give in. There is nothing to be broken. Hear this moment. Don't let me think that. Give me what I need. Just wanna forget. Don't need time to breathe. Two hearts pumping blood, beating out for fun. Caress my bruises. Don't wanna go deep. Do it again and again, babe. No matter if we come clean. Tomorrow is soon. We'll be strangers. It's so easy and free.
Now here's just a quick view of what the pantry looks like with everything already taken out and already wiped out and vacuumed. So now we are going to be moving on into the kitchen, where I just have a big old disaster. Everything is just laid out on my countertops, on my stovetop, everywhere, just waiting to be organized. So I am going to be using only Dollar Tree bins. I'm sticking more with the white color ones, but in the big red ones I didn't find those in a white color to change them out, so I'm just gonna go ahead and stay with those. So these were already all ones I had. I did not purchase any this time. Those were all from the last time I did my closet. So yeah, so I'm just going to give you guys an overview look of everything laid out on the counters, and then I'm going to start organizing everything into bins and categories, and then getting it all ready to put back into the pantry. So these red bins, I'm going to be using them to organize the kids' cup noodles and the ramen bag noodles. And I do like to place them in by flavors. So one of them is the chicken flavored ones, another one is going to be the beef flavored ones, and another one will be the shrimp flavored ones. Makes it a whole lot easier for when the kids are going to go and get one when they want to eat one. So it's like they just pull out that bin, and then it's easier for them to grab them. And then in this container I always store my rice. So that's some rice that I had from last time I had poured in there, so I took that one out to add the new rice on the bottom and have that one on the top, so that one, the one that was already in there, gets used first. So now I'm going to be just using one of the boxes that came out from one of the soups to store these cans of olives. We really don't always have olives on hand, so I didn't even think about getting a bin for, well, this time, to store them in. So they don't come actually like in a carton box thing. It's just wrapped with the plastic. So I thought it would be better and easier just to store them in a box for now, and it's easier to like just slide it out when I need to grab one.
Made it hard for you, but I can't. Now I wanna make you part of my plans. Put a little faith in me, though you're scared. Sometimes I feel like we're getting nowhere, and nowhere, and nowhere, no. But I'm still here.
So these white bins, I'm going to be using them to store, one of them is going to be for mac and cheese and the boxes of rice-a-roni. Then I'm going to use another one to store in the chicken and beef stock, and then I'll use another one to store in snacks. Then one will be for cookies, which I'm going to be adding Ritz and Oreos. And then I'll use one for baking goods and one for granola bars and Belvitas, and then just another one is going also to be for the Jellos.
Though you're scared, sometimes I feel.
And you could tell also in this video, a lot of my bins and containers already have labels on them. I actually made those with my label maker machine. This time I didn't make labels. My label maker machine is actually out of paper, but I do have a Cricut machine, so I'm planning on doing the labels with the Cricut machine. So it's not going to show up on this video. I'll just have to do it once I have time to do the labels then.
Oh, I made it hard for you, but I can't. Now I wanna make you part of my plans. Put a little faith in me, though you're scared. Sometimes I feel like we're getting nowhere, nowhere, and nowhere, no. But I'm still here. Hope that we will get there, and get there, and get there together. Sometimes I feel like we're getting nowhere, nowhere.
Wish I could say I was finally over you, but that's not the truth. Everyone always keep falling in love again. What's wrong with them? I don't know.
So here I'm just gonna start off by putting everything back inside the pantry. As you could tell, I already put in the red containers that carry the noodles. Now I'm putting in the cereal containers.
I need to hold on to. Why am I the only one who's feeling this pain when there should be two of us? And yeah, I know we both wanted different things, but letting go.
To make my pantry look a little bit more better with the colors, since I'm actually having two colors going on in this pantry with the reds from the red bins, and then the canisters that have the red lids, and then I have the white lid canisters, and I have these white bins. So I decided to do one side with the red and then the other side with the white, so it looks a little bit more decent, more organized, we could say. So yeah, I have on the one side I have where the red containers are at, and then I have the red bins. I have my air fryer there, and then you see me here just putting these white lid containers that I got at the Dollar Tree that weren't gonna fit on the side where I'm putting everything else that has white. And here I'm just gonna be using this spice rack to actually store the Kool-Aid bags instead.
Why am I the only one who's left in the rain? The only one that's left in the rain. The only one that's left in the rain. Am I the only one? 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 Wish I could say I was finally over you, but that's not the truth. Why am I the only one who's left in the rain with nobody to hold on to? Why am I the only one who's feeling this pain?
So right here on the all the way on the bottom of the pantry, I'm just going to be storing away any extras that we have in bigger containers, like the bucket where I put my flour, the sugar, the extra noodles, the extra rice. I'm also going to be bringing in our water bottles from the garage to have them also stored in here in the pantry, so it keeps them closer for when we need them.
When you were leaving, I need you even more than I did before. You had the last word when you walked out the door. You drive me crazy, I want you to stay here. Now I'm here alone, I hate this party and I don't know anyone. We get drunk and we fight, but I forgive you, although you drive me crazy, I want you to stay here.
So now I'm just going to be organizing all of these extra items that we have that I actually have stored all the way in the very top of the pantry. It's just pretty much items that we use but not as often, like my cake pans and extra foils, Ziploc bags. In this other bin I have like extra water bottles, and then I have these chargers that I really don't use, so I just store them in there. We also have our slushy making machine in there. And then I have this other bin that has our light bulbs, so I'm just gonna reorganize them because they just seem to be like overflowing because they weren't put in right. It was just thrown in there. So to make it easier for it to store better, I was just gonna reorganize that bin, and then I'm going to be putting them all back on the top.
I need it, you light my fire just to put me out again. Still I need you, I'm weak for you, yeah you, yeah you. I'm weak for you, yeah you, yeah you. Now I'm trying to let you go, but I'm always losing control. Is that what you want me to do? Now I'm trying to let you go, but I'm always pill, you're my medicine. Yeah, I need it, I need it. You light a fire just to put me out again. Yeah, I need it. Weak for you, yeah, you, yeah, you. I'm weak for you, yeah, you, yeah, you. Now I'm trying.
So now I'm here, I'm just putting in the things that I was fixing over on my dining room table. I'm going to be putting them back up on this top shelf. So I just wanted to take this moment to say thank you all so much for watching.
Want me to do? Now I'm trying to let you go, but I'm always losing control. Is that what you want me to do?
And so now here's just an overview look of the finished pantry.
It isn't hard to tell what you were thinking, babe. Your thoughts are only getting louder. While you are up in space, I sit here by myself. Are you gonna spill the truth or waste your life away? Sitting on your fingertips, so